Good afternoon. Hey, I am coming to you guys for TNT Tuesday Noon Training. Hey, Tanya Travis, how are you? I am coming to you guys from my new studio in the Houston, Texas suburbs, the city of Stafford. I'm so excited to be here. We have our in-person trainings and meetings and things like that. So if you're in the area and you're not going to an in-person meeting, let me know. We'd love to have you. Okay, so since you're here, why don't you subscribe to our channel? Yes. And hit that notification bell so that you can get notifications when I come on live and I'm doing something. And please share it with others. Share our channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about goals for the win. I have a camera here and a camera here because I haven't figured out how to stream into the other place yet. But goals for the win. And what I want you to do, because it's easy to miss a target that you don't have. And some people, maybe you at different times, you've just kind of existed and gone through the motions, but it's very important that we set goals. So imagine today is June 30th, which is the last day of our Mary Kay seminar year. It's the last day. So just imagine it's June 30th, let's say 2025 or 2024, and you have had your best year ever. You are thanking God. You stand in awe and amazed at all of the things, all of the blessings, all of the breakthroughs, all of the things they have culminated to this point where everything you went for transpired. It happened and you're excited. So think about that when you set your goals. Like, what do you want those things to be in your Mary Kay business? What goal did you set that's going to happen that you can speak in the I am term? I am a car driver. I am a new director. I am so excited that I am a trip winner. I am a court of sales earner. I am a court of sharing achiever. So, what can you do with that, right? So, I'm going to give you some tips. And some of this stuff I got from Terry Savelle Foy. I love her. She sounds like Tweety Bird or something, but she's very entertaining. She's very knowledgeable, inspiration, and I'm constantly on the lookout for people who can expand my mind, inspire and motivate me. And I'm guessing that hopefully I'm one of those people for you because you are here. So I hope you have a sheet of paper. Always have paper and always have pen. It doesn't have to be pretty, but it's productive. Mary Kay used to say that the faintest ink is better than the most retentive memory. It's so true. So number one, we want to set some new goals. What kind of goals do you have? What kind of goals do you have? Do you have goals for your JOB? If you have a JOB, your Mary Kay business? Do you have goals for financial goals? Like maybe you want to save for retirement, or you want to save for a down payment or a house, or you want to pay off your house, or you want money for travel, health. You may have a health goal. I have health goals because I have had health issues, right? So let's talk about, well, let me go down the list first. So when you set the goals, so the first number one is set the goals, right? Have them in your spiritual life. You may say, I'm reading a book a month. Or you may say, I'm reading through the Bible in a year. Or you may say, family goals. We're going on a family vacation. I'm going to make enough money to take my family to dinner off of my Mary Kay money every week or every 2 weeks or once a month. Make it grand. You know what I mean? So we have not because we ask not. We're not living intentionally. We have to have intention while we live. So write down your goals. 7, 10 of them. Just get it out of your head, things that you want in different aspects of your life, faith, family, health, finances, all of that. And then number 2, write them down as if they have already happened. I am a pink Cadillac sales director. I am a national sales director. I am a red jacket. I am, and put it, so that's number two. Write it down as if it's already happened. And we need to write it down because we're going to go over it almost daily, every day. Number three, be very, very, very specific. The goal needs to be crystal clear. You need to be able to tell it to a kindergartner and them to relay it to their friends. That clear, that simple. Kay, as Mary Kay always said, keep it simple, sweetie. Or as a football coach at the school says, keep it simple, stupid. I don't think that's very empowering, but sweetie is much better, right? So be very, very specific about what you want. I want to be a top 10 director by seminar 2024. Just not I want to be, I am. Okay. I'm so excited to walk across stage as a trip winning sales director. I'm so excited to be picking up the keys to my new car at seminar. So it's like that. And the next thing is set a deadline. It has to have a deadline. So seminar is a good deadline. Leadership, career conference, those dates, get those specific dates. And so that was number 4, deadline, date, right? Number 5 is make your goals visible. You need to be able to see them. That is why we have goal posters. I just got a new dream book. I suggest you go and get one. Smile more, worry less. Go and get it's just a loose leaf stuff where I'm going to make it my dream book, affirmations, and all of the things to get me juiced, because we really do have to learn to self-motivate, not medicate. Self-medicate is when you use unhealthy things to get yourself up. We don't have to do that. But it has to be intentional, right? So make it visible, goal posters, things like that. Number 6, remember I told you to write down 7 to 10 goals. Narrow it down to your top 2 or 3 goals, right? The top 2 things that if that happened, and then I'm going to have you take it from there to one goal, your one main business goal, and one goal in each category. And then think about it. Which one goal, if achieved, would help with all of the other goals, right? So I'm going to tell you with mine, different things would be good health, right? Good health, because health is wealth. And I am a 2-time colon cancer survivor. And so health is everything, because when I'm in good health, I can have the energy, strength, focus to do the other things that I'm shooting for. You know what I mean? When Terry Savelle Foy, she was talking about her financial goals, and she said she wanted to pay off her house. She wanted to do this and this and this. Pay off her house, sell property was one of her goals. Sell her property, pay off her house, pay off debt or whatever she had from the new move. She spent a lot of money. And she said the one main goal that would help her with the other goals is to sell the property, because when she sells the property, she can use the money from that to put in her savings, to pay off her loans, so that's kind of how I want you to think of it. Get your goals in each category, and which one of those goals is going to help you to achieve the others. That's what you need to focus on. FOCUS. Follow one course until successful, right? Down to the big 3 goals. Yes. And then she said, let's say, if you could wave a magic wand and achieve one of those goals today, which one would have the greatest positive impact on your life? Which one goal, if you made that happen, it would make the biggest difference in your life? That's the one you want to focus on, right? And that's the goal that's probably going to help with all the other goals. When you say I want to be successful in my Mary Kay business, it is not the success in the business in itself. It's what the success brings. It's going to bring confidence. It's going to bring cash. So that if your goals are financial, you know that the cash that you make from your Mary Kay business can help with that. Do you see what I'm doing? What goal it will help do the other things. Okay. And then she talked about the unless, UNLESS. Because sometimes you can look at your goals and you get overwhelmed. It's like, there's no way I could, maybe your goal is to save $10,000 this year. And then sometimes you're looking like, there's no way I could achieve that goal unless, and maybe your goal is to lose 30 pounds this year. There's no way I could achieve that goal unless. The unless factor is so important, because in order for things to change, some things have got to change, right? So it all boils down to winning habits. What kind of habits do you have? Number one, they have to ask yourself two things. Number one, what are you going to stop doing? What habits do you have that you need to stop, so you have that time, energy, money due towards the goals that you have, right? James 1:8, a double-minded man is, I didn't get the words, but unstable, I think is the word. Why didn't I write it down? A double-minded woman is unstable. So we need clarity. We need focus to get us where we want to be. So what are you going to stop doing? Because it's got to cost you something. It's going to cost you something to get where you want to be. So what are you willing to give up or do differently so that you can be where you want to be with your goals, right? Number two. So the first thing is, what are we going to stop doing? Number two, what will you start doing that's going to make a difference in getting to your goals? And she talked about doing something you've never done to get where she didn't say this part, it's a lot of me mixed up in there. Doing things you've never done will get you where you've never been. So what are you going to start doing? What are you going to start doing? Maybe like me, we'll use me for an example. Better health, right? I need to get some weight off. I need to get moving. I just need to have healthier choices with meals and diet and exercise and all of that thing. So one thing that I have started doing, I have stopped. Let's just say, I'm going to give you, I have stopped eating after 6. Okay, so no more food after 6. That's one thing that I have stopped doing. And one thing that I have started doing, every morning I do a 7 a.m. devotional. You should check us out. We're on YouTube. We're in our Facebook group every week morning. And I am on inspiring, motivating, encouraging. And so the great thing about that, I'm doing it for my community, but guess what? It affects me too. So I get on the right foot with that devotional, and it lasts 15 to 20 minutes. After the devotional, guess what I do? I go to the gym 5 days a week. I haven't done that, right? So I've started to go to the gym 5 days a week. And in that, I want to eat healthier. So eating healthier. So in order to get the goals we want, we have to give some stuff up, and we have to start doing some stuff differently. Miles Monroe said, our decisions are based on our priorities. This is why yes and no are the most powerful words that you will ever say, yes or no. So you have to know what you want, your goals, so you'll know what to say no to. So you'll know what to say yes to. If you have a financial goal of saving a certain amount of money, no, you can't buy those shoes, no matter how much on sale they are. You can't do certain things, So once you figure out what it is you want, you can figure out what you get to say yes and no to. And eventually, if you are stable, focused, and prayerful, I think it's important that you be still in the mornings and get on the right channel and ask God that you can do these things through his power. Because I am telling you, in my power, I cannot do anything at all. I just cannot. So with all of that being said, goals for the win. I hope that this helps. I hope that you'll sit down and just write down everything you want and then figure out what main goal will feed the other goals. That's the one to focus on. Then figure out what you're going to say yes and no to make it happen. Here's wishing you the best year ever. You can do it.